Hello everyone. I am back. Sorry for being gone for 3 entire months. I was just so busy with life, and just doing personal things in my personal life. Don't worry, I'm back for good. So, about the Kakado avocado content. I'm not really interested in the guy anymore. His content is boring at this point, it's kinda pathetic. Not in a sad way, but in a pathetic way. Anyways, today we are not talking about avocados. This video is actually a rant anime whatever this is. Before we get further into the video, if you like my content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell. It would help out a lot. Thanks. So today we will be talking about a certain anime that is often reviewed, criticized, or even bashed on. There is a side of haters, a side of lovers. The anime, Date Alive, also known as DAT. Date Alive is about a boy named Atsuka Shido meets a spirit girl who has been rejected by a devastated world. The girl, who Shido named Toka, happens to have wiped out much of humanity 30 years ago, and now she is back. The only way to stop her is to date her. Date Alive is a very interesting series. Not only that, the anime has 3 whole seasons. Upcoming soon will be the 4th season, coming in October of this year, 2021. 2020 has been a tough year for us all, especially for certain people. Now, remember, this is a rant video, so, yeah, hopefully the video won't be too long. Anyways, Date Alive gives a pretty good amount of messages throughout the story. The main one that reaches out to me is that know what you have before you lose it. Obviously we learned that in our young years. In school, at home, wherever you choose to get educated. Anime in general always gives some type of message. Even if it isn't intended for the audience. Anime may seem idiotic, or just an over-addictive drug that drives young peeps away from school or whatever. Anime can be educational. Very educational at that matter. Anime is something I personally adore for what it is. Obviously there are some anime that isn't the best. But we can always get through such feelings. Another thing I wanted to talk about in this video is about how toxic anime communities are. For a big example, My Hero Academia. A superhero-loving boy without any powers is determined to enroll in a prestigious hero academy and learn what it really means to be a hero. However, after the quirkless dreamer Izuku inherits the powers of the world's best superhero, All Might, his hopes of becoming the top hero are now possible. The anime is the top most praised and beloved anime. But that does not stop it from having a ton of hate and toxic peeps. Especially on Twitter, where all the toxic is nowadays. I'm not painting the whole fandom this way, it's not true. There's a lot of positive and good aspects to the fandom. Here at Anime Motivation I've done a lot of posts relating to My Hero Academia, usually in a positive light. But that doesn't change the dark side of the fanbase, or how far the rabbit hole goes with it. Let's talk about it. This is why My Hero Academia's fanbase can be so toxic. 1. Shipping wars. Bakugo funny face. Shipping wars are a common thing in all kinds of fandoms. But anime is one of the most toxic, and famous for its shipping wars. Someone said it better than I ever could one time. They said, fans care more about the fandom than they do the anime. I'm paraphrasing but it's the truth. I've never seen an anime fandom so obsessed with the ships. To the point of the anime itself not being part of the conversation, which is weird. Deku x Achako Eureka shipping. Let's start with Achako Eureka and Izuku Midoriya, or Achako x Deku. According to the author, he plans to make the romance sparkle between Achako and Deku down the line. Just not yet. This makes sense when you consider Deku and Achako's interactions in Season 1, 2, 3, and 4. Deku blushes around her, or gets nervous, and vice versa. And yet, there's a sickening amount of fans who seem to hate this ship. And it's not an ordinary kind of hate either. The hate for Achako x Deku comes from fans who ship gay characters in My Hero Academia. When the shoe is on the other foot it's called gay bashing, but in this case it's literally straight bashing. These days there's an attack on masculinity in the West, mostly USA, and a trend of trying to make straight men gay from a portion of women who have a fetish for it. These are some of the ones bringing their toxic nature into the My Hero Academia community. Deku Bakugo Todoroki Art. The shipping wars between anime fans stems from yaoi lovers who ship Deku x Bakugo, Bakugo x Kirishima, and basically anything that involves boy-on-boy, or gay yaoi tendencies. That's fine. The whole point of shipping is to have fun, not take things too seriously, and all that jazz. But there are many of these shippers who take things too far. They start abusing, criticizing, gaslighting, and trying to shame others for not bowing down to their way of thinking. Toxic yaoi fans make the My Hero Academia fandom worse by taking straight characters, making them gay, and then getting mad at fans because the ship itself isn't legit or canon. Or in other words, arguing, fighting, and trying to force others to pander over some stupid shit. It's why so many fans avoid the My Hero Academia community altogether. They don't want the headache that comes with it. Related, 13 plus of the greatest yaoi anime you should start getting into. 2. Toxic MHA ships. It makes me sick to even point this out, or share some of the pictures. But I'm gonna do it anyway to make my point loud and clear. Remember what I said earlier about anime shipping is supposed to be fun? Well, this toxic type of shipping takes out the fun and makes it disturbed and deranged. Take a look. All Might x Deku WTF Overhaul x Eri WTF Namu x Deku WTF. All you've gotta do is look at these ships, and look at what they're implying. Let's start with Overhaul x Eri. It pisses me off to even write that, but this type of ship in My Hero Academia is more common than you'd believe. We're talking about a kid being shipped with a man. A man, who by the way, abused Eri in the anime and put her through trauma. The Deku x All Might is another F-kid up ship that if it were a grown man with a little girl, everyone would lose their minds. What's worse is the images I shared are considered clean, and aren't even the worst there is as far as explicit ships that are sickening and pedophilic. Take a look at the Google search results for yourself. My Hero Academia toxic ships. Look at those suggestions on Google. It's so common that Google auto-suggests it, and somehow that's normal in the My Hero Academia fandom. This is the messed up side of the My Hero Academia fanbase, and one reason why the fandom is considered to be toxic. Relevant, a list of the worst anime fanbases, and fandoms, of all time. 3. Bullying within the fandom. This is something that's common in shonen fandoms more than anything else. And My Hero Academia is no stranger to it. Fans come into the MHA fandom to be a part of it, even when they're new anime fans who got into anime because of MHA. And then, the moment an opinion is shared that others disagree with, the bullying starts. And in some cases, that's followed by being blocked or banned. I've seen it take place, especially on platforms like Twitter. 4. Death threats. Hero, do not harm innocent people. It's ridiculous because of you. English translated version is so expensive in UK, but I do not want to keep it anymore. Pick twitter.com/HOIUJ0E669. Krista Yauko, at I Promise You Forever, February 4th, 2020. My Hero Academia's manga revealed a character, and his name is apparently related to the World War II war crimes of Japan against Korea and China. People went their way to make that claim. Look at the hashtag apologize Horikoshi, it's mental https://twitter/7etalksljxv5 pick twitter.com/EICIQF7FH8. Theo J. Ellis, at Theo J. Ellis, February 7th, 2020. And then there's the death threats version of bullying. In 2020 there was so much controversy with My Hero Academia. Toxic fans looking for attention were making wild accusations about certain characters. I covered it here. My Hero Academia outrage continues as fans burn manga, apologize Horikoshi. They even went out their way to attack the creator of My Hero Academia, sending in death threats and trying to pressure him. This is the kind of fanbase MHA is. It's not the only big fanbase, and yet it's one of the few to send death threats and take part in the hoax of cancel culture. Endeavor arc My Hero Academia controversy. In a separate incident, they attacked the creator for redeeming a certain character. That character being Endeavor, the father of Todoroki. We all know he got his arc at the end of My Hero Academia Season 4, and much before that in the manga. Endeavor is known as an asshole of a father, but the thought of having him be redeemable rubbed fans the wrong way so much, they sent death threats to MHA's creator. That pretty much sums it up. My Hero Academia is a great anime, but the fandom has become progressively toxic. Choosing to be a part of it is your own decision, but this is something to take into account if you do. I can't help but feel bad for the creator. It is horrible to go through these things. Remember, this is all happening over ships, or even just their own personal opinion that they are trying to force upon the creator. It's not right. Fix it. Anyways, I guess this wasn't much of a rant, but still, I really needed to get that off my chest, especially with you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me rant for I don't even know how long at this point. Well, this is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, if you a favorite part of the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to slap that notification bell to get notified when a new video is released. See you next time. This is Zero, signing out.